Hello everyone, this is Ms. Jihan Rodi and today we're gonna talk about past simple tense. So let's start. Bismillah. Okay, is the screen okay? Good. So um, I'd like to start with asking you to read the title. What is the title here? Yes, this one. Good. My first day in Vietnam. Good. Now, can you tell me what you can understand from these pictures? Where are these people? Maybe at the airport. Good. So maybe someone is traveling. Yes, very good. Now you have 1 minute to read this question in a silent way. And once you finish, tell me, please. So, are there any difficult words? Let's read it together. A school year abroad is a student exchange program. Every year, hundreds of high school students study abroad and stay with the host family. Mackenzie Nagel was in Vietnam last year with 15 other American students. Match the sentences and pictures. So let's understand the question together. School year abroad. What is the meaning of these words? You can look here if you don't know the word or the meaning. You can look here. You're going to find S capital, Y and A are capitals. So these capital letters may refer to an organization or something really famous, a worldwide organization, or maybe something in a college. But what is the meaning of abroad? Let's check together. Read the definition here. Abroad is outside your country. Good. So, what is your country? Egypt. What if you are in London? You're gonna become outside your country. Okay, and this is the meaning of abroad. So if you are from Egypt and you move to London or to another country, this means that you are abroad. Now, next word, exchange program. What is the meaning of exchange program? Can you read it? Loudly, please. An exchange program is when students go to another country to study for some time and learn about a new culture. So, you are a student and you move to another country to study there in this country. And there is someone else. There is another student in this country will come to your country in return to study your country's culture. Okay, so this is the meaning of exchange. You go there to his country and he comes here to your country. So this is a school year abroad exchange program, and there is someone who is traveling to study. Who is this one? What's his name? Yes, Mackenzie Nagel. So he was in Vietnam when last year. Okay, so last year here is referring to something is happening now or in the past. Yeah, it's already happened in the past. Okay, so what is the exercise? Let's check together. How many pictures can you see? One, two, six. How many sentences? Also 1 to 6. So I will ask you to look at these pictures and try to match the picture with the correct sentence. How many minutes do you need for this exercise? 5 minutes? Okay. 2 minutes to read the sentences in a silent way. If you have any difficult words, you can tell me. You can ask me. And then 3 minutes to do the exercise, to read and to match. So let's check the answers together. Picture number 1 is already answered. My mother cried at the airport in New York. Okay. Number 2, can you see the picture? Yes. I talked to the other students on the plane. I was nervous but excited. Number 3, we arrived in Vietnam. It was very hot. I didn't like that. Number 4, our language teachers greeted us at the hotel. We started our first class in the evening. 5, I learned how to say ciao or hello. Number 6, we walked to a restaurant for dinner. The traffic was crazy. So, here in this story, we are talking about this student who traveled abroad. And I told you at the very beginning that I'm talking here in the past, last year, which is about the past. So if I say past, I'm talking here about something which is already happened, or we can call it like finished action. Let me explain more. Can you read this example, please? He lived in London in 1990. So, did he live in London? Yes. When did he live in London? In 1990. Is he still there in London? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not sure. But I'm sure of only one thing, that he lived in London in 1990. So, past simple is used to talk about something happened in the past and it's already finished. Okay? Now, look at these examples and read them, please, loudly. After reading, can you look at the verbs? Look, you said learned, walked, greeted, arrived, cried. So, what is the base form of this verb? Excellent. It's learn. Sorry, it's learn. So, what did you change here to make the verb in a past simple tense? Yes, you add ed. So from learn, it becomes learned. Walk, walked. Greet, greeted. Okay? But look at this verb. Did I add here ed? No, just d. Why? Because you have here the verb arrive, which is already ended in e. It ends in e. So you add only letter d. Next one. My mother cried at the airport in New York. Did I add ed or d? No. IED. What is the base form here of this verb? It's cry. So, cry is a verb which ends in y. How can you make it in past simple? Just drop letter y and then you add IED. But why? What is the reason? Okay, the verbs which end in y preceded by consonant Look at the letter before Y. You have here R, cry. So R is a consonant letter. You know, we have 5 vowels in English. A, E, I, O, U. So R is not a vowel. It's a consonant. When you have a vowel before Y, like play, verb play, you're gonna add ed. It's okay. Because you have a vowel before Y, which is A. But here in cry, you have a consonant before Y, so you're gonna add IED. So again, let's check. How can you make a verb in past simple tense? Simply, you can add ED, D, or IED when you have a consonant plus Y, like verb cry and try. Can you look at the last example? Prefer, preferred, stop, stopped. So, did you add only D here? No, we doubled the letter R and we doubled letter P. Yes, so why did you double the letter here? You know, we have something called CVC verbs. CVC verbs, your verb and an consonant, refer. So you have here F, and then E, and then R. FR is a consonant and consonant. In between, you have letter E, which is vowel. So we call it CVC. And pay attention, prefer is like two syllables verb, and the stress is on the second syllable. So in this case, when you have the stress on the second syllable and the second syllable is CVC, you should double the consonant, like prefer, preferred. Stop, look, you have here stop. It's only one syllable, but you have also at the end of the verb CVC sound. So you should double letter P, the consonant. So here, read one vowel, one consonant equals double consonant or doubled consonant. Got it? Great. Let's go back to the last example again. Yes, here. Can you read the last example, please? It was very hot. I didn't like that. So, how can you make a negative sentence? You know, we have a positive and a negative sentence. If I say, I learned, this is positive. I didn't learn, negative. I liked, positive. I didn't like, it's negative. So how can you make a negative sentence here? You said, I didn't like that. So what did you use here? Yes, excellent. Helping verb didn't, and then the base form of the verb or the infinitive, which is like. So you have here didn't plus base form, or sometimes you can find this word IMF, which is abbreviation to the word infinitive. Okay, so didn't plus base form. This is how to make a negative sentence. Can you tell me what is didn't abbreviation for? It's abbreviation for did not. So pay attention, did not. 2 words. You write did, leave space, and then write not. 2 words. But didn't, it's only 1 word because it's like a contraction. Okay? We call it contraction. Um, Now, I will let you read these examples to know the difference between a positive and a negative example. I arrived early. I didn't arrive early. See, you have here arrived, which is already ended in D because it's past, and didn't arrive, which is didn't plus infinitive. So it's a negative sentence. Okay. Now, can you do this exercise with me? You have 1 minute. Once you finish, tell me. So read number 1, please. Yesterday, I cleaned my room. No, it's not cleaned. It's cleaned. And we're gonna know, but not now. Number 2, she didn't study. Can we say studied? No. Yes, we have here last, which is uh, past. Yes, I know. But in past simple and in the negative, you get after the helping verb didn't, you get infinitive. You cannot say didn't study, but you're gonna say didn't study. Number 3, we, excellent, watch the movie. He didn't work yesterday. They cooked dinner last Monday. And here is another example. In present, you say, my mother cries, but in past simple, you're gonna say, my mother. Yes, good. Tell me. Cried. Excellent. I talked to the students. I, here, you're gonna say, talked. Yes. Let's write it together. And we arrive in Vietnam. We, excellent, arrived. Yes. Next. I don't like that. Negative. So, in past, I didn't like. Our teachers greet us. Our teachers greeted us. We start our first class. We started. I learned how to say hello. I learned. Excellent. We walked to a restaurant. We walked. Excellent. So next session, we're gonna talk about how to make yes or no question and WH questions. Thank you so much.